Okay, we'll do one more run. I want to do other things, but see what we get. Oh, hi. Sure. So... yeah, I was gonna do a matchlock reload run. I don't think I'm gonna do a matchlock reload run. So next up, I want to go take a look at some things. Train. So we currently have Greed 10 for the 30 max health, which actually really isn't that good. What else could I get? Let's take a look at perks. Attack speed increases when HP is above 80%. That might not actually be bad. The extra defense is kind of laughably useful. Okay, so we gotta max this out. Mystic 20 is kind of imperative because can return with one item when dying. It's really good. I think I might actually go swiftness on this one. Iframes on dash sounds really useful. Unfortunately, I'd have to get rid of the mystic perk for it. So Wander, the downside to the sniper is the reload buff is pointless. Yeah, you're right. But if I can just one-shot everything, who cares? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna go with. Okay, so 18 max health. It's pretty good. Attack speed, movement speed. I mean, the thing is, it's really tempting to either go all in on power or crit. Let's go, anytime crits above 5%, we'll go crit. It's like the slightly less dangerous version of... or the slightly more dangerous, more hands-on version of, it's the slightly more hands-on version of the magic wand, sort of, kind of. Not really, but still. Go reload. Yeah, I probably should. Because that reload speed is kind of crippling. You'll never one-shot a boss. No. Yeah, my one problem with reload speed is, reload speed gets way better, in the inn later on. Early on, it's kind of garbage. But yeah, reload speed and attack speed might be worthwhile. I don't know. We'll see. At the very least, reload speed is more important. Because downtime is rough on a boss fight. Does attack speed not affect the animation time? Yeah, I don't know about that. That's part of the reason why I'm iffy on attack speed, because sometimes attack speed does not affect these things. And that's the problem. I still would like to get the bullet splitter if I can get the bullet splitter. Because if I can get the bullet splitter, we can do some things. Also, we've got a third dash charger, which is helpful. Let's see. I think the flintlock might be better than this. Maybe, yeah. If we find the flintlock on this run, we go flintlock. You mean the matchlock gun? Oh, we already had the matchlock gun. Okay, well, let's go reload speed past this point. Actually, I think I can still go get reload speed from this floor. Okay, I guess we're right here, but still. Hello! I would like your best reload speed food. That's not bad. Okay, I don't think we had anything else. I'll check the shop while we're here. Throwing knife, nope. And down we go. Reload and max HP. Yeah, possibly. The main reason why I don't like the matchlock is you have to do this, like, kind of weird charge thing. It also tends to fire twice for whatever reasons. Don't forget the altar. No. People in chat, start shouting down people that give me bad advice for the altar. And selling items as this character and whatnot. It gets really annoying seeing, like, Wander, sell stuff, Wander, sell stuff, Wander, sell stuff. And it's like, no. I'm not a dumbass. I know what I'm doing. I'm just not doing what you think I'm supposed to do. Okay, so we find the food shop immediately. Oh, too satiated. Matchlock might actually be better. We'll see. But yeah, I always get a little testy when people are telling me to do, like, really basic stuff, and it's like, sell stuff. No. There's a very real reason why I'm, like, not doing tributes or selling. It does feel like reload with this might actually be a good idea. It's like, oh, what was the really obvious one? There was some really, like, goofy thing. Not exactly in the same vein, but back before Enter the Gungeon came out, I got really mad at people for demanding that I play Enter the Gungeon. Because, like, I was going to play Enter the Gungeon. That was a given. And it got really frustrating after a while. Honestly, I think that's kind of why I hate being asked about anything, to some degree. It's like, if anybody... if anybody, like, knows me or my channel, I will try and play a roguelike the moment, like, I get my hands on one, but, when it's like, hey, are you gonna play this, like, popular roguelike that everybody's going to be playing? And I'm like, yes, probably. And then, like, everybody asks it, and I'm like, ah. So when everybody's like, hey, Wander, sell stuff, because, you know, I haven't sold anything with this character yet, and it's like, no, there's a reason not to. It's a very good reason why not to. Come on. Oh, he moved. Yeah, unfortunately, this gun has, like, this weird charge-up thing that I don't quite like. Yeah, it's also, like, Wander play scrap mechanic. Except for that's more of a command. I get testy when people, like, ask me silly questions. I get, like, downright annoyed when people tell me to do things. Especially when it's, like, super demanding. I still get those comments. I think I've lightened the filter on Twitch. But on YouTube, the words scrap mechanic, play scrap, I think even just play anything are all specifically muted. And it's actually quite helpful. So did I ever finish the game with the Ghost World? Crossing Souls? No, I never got around to it. It was a good game, but then I started playing this. Like, my choices the other night were more Crossing Souls or pick up Dungreed, and the answer was super obvious. I'd say, will I be switching games after this? Yes. Unfortunately, this game has captured too much of my attention, and it's a bad thing. You, huh.
Tastes like Munchos.
Yeah, they do taste like Munchos.
Oh, did I forget the food buff? No, I think I got it. Ah. And I don't think I specifically forgot food. I think I already got the reload buff. I just forgot to get any other food from there. But that's not a problem. But yeah, as always, when it comes to asking me any question, usually the answer is it's best to ask me any question when I'm not streaming, because that's when I get really grumpy about like whatever. Because I want to be talking about like you know, interesting things, new things, as opposed to like, when are you gonna play this game? Just because. And I know, like, this is generally the only time people have access to talking to me. Oh, I can't hit this guy for shit. Damn it. Let's see. But it's also one of those where I'm not actually that private of an individual. Many people, if they wanted to, could actually ask me a great load of questions. Okay. It's just most people lack the initiative to seek me out outside of streams to ask me questions. And that's when I want to be asked questions, because it's so much easier on me. See, I will respond to questions and then some. Oh. I will respond to questions, then some. I think I need to use the sniper rifle until we get the reload speed buff. I will reload. I will respawn to questions unless things start getting weird. I mean, I'm pretty good about even responding to YouTube comments, honestly, which apparently is kind of an oddity for YouTubers at this point, which I feel really bad about, but I totally understand why. I got somebody demanding that I put out less videos in a given day the other day, and they were really mad about it because I was killing my channel and so on and so forth, and if you guys are on my Discord, you probably saw this whole mess. Ooh. I could go with a really, really bad idea. Do we do it? I think I should. Alright. Welcome to the Ultra Glass Cannon. Ooh. 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 Don't drop them. Bought quinoa chips. Oh. Bought quinoa chips earlier today. And Shell is chowing down on them. She put them next to me, taunting me. They're actually really good. But also, like, she's putting all these delicious looking food things in front of my face, and I'm like, no. I got a game to be playing. Yeah, am I being fed chips? I was fed one chip, and it was good. And I want more, but I gotta wait. I did say I wanted tea. I still do want tea and stuff like that. But yeah, so this guy was, like, super angrily demanding that I put out less videos on a given day. I'll do it anyway. Just because my damage is so freaking broken. Oh, well, that's barely any maximum health. This is gonna be a problem. Wander, you should get some maximum health. Yup. Now imagine if I had the wand on this run. If we get the wand on this run, we're doing a rehash of the previous. Oh, I didn't even see him. If we get the wand on this run, we're doing a rehash of the previous. Okay, there's an archer directly below me. Nope, didn't get him. Got him, though. Problem is, I need the camera to be zoomed out just a little bit further. These The ice levels are really large. I've noticed that the levels get much smaller as you go further. Ish. I'm trying to finish this story, but it's kind of difficult. But yeah, so he was super passionate about, more or less yelling at me about how I'm doing my channel wrong and so on and so forth. Which, I mean, I can kind of understand. A lot of people don't like what I do. I put out way too many videos and stuff like that. That heal over time accessory, yeah, I do. Desperately. We had it in the last run, but not this one. But yeah, so he was, like, super passionately telling me I was doing my job wrong and stuff like that. And, you know, at first I was just like, you know, no, like, I'm actually doing quite fine, thank you very much, like, I'm not gonna change. And he started calling me, like, a liar and an idiot and stuff like that, and I was like, here's some graphs, like, I'm doing fine. He was just super mad about it. And so, of course, me being me and not really caring too much about, like, privacy, because it's a YouTube comment, I just decide, I'm gonna share this with people. And my buddy Keith, more or less, just starts, weighing in. I love it whenever he, like, gets into an internet fight with him, because Keith, I don't know how many of you guys know my friends particularly well, how much you watch the content, or anything of the sort. But Keith is one of those guys on the internet you generally don't want to get into an argument with, because he's generally smarter than you. And if he's not smarter than you, then he's at least more well-read than you, because he listens to, like, an insane number of podcasts, so, like, the wealth of information that he can pull from is, ridiculous. And so, so he more or less just starts, just shitting all over the guy. Not like, super offensively, but, like, Keith has a very specific arguing style, where, more or less, every word, every sentence, is you're wrong, but it's well-reasoned. It's like, arguing against somebody that's covering their ears, and being like, la 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 la, you're wrong, except for, instead of, you know, being pointless and bickery, it's with facts and information. You're like, no, shut up, I'm not wrong, here's why. It's very, very fascinating, but it also sucks to be on the receiving end. But, so Keith starts weighing in and more or less just wrecking the guy in the conversation. And, I could, like, summarize what was said, and I think I put a pretty good, like, TLDR somewhere. Did I get them all? I got them all! I really like this sniper rifle. I'm sure the matchlock is gonna be better, but I think the sniper rifle works better for what I'm doing right now. But, the interesting thing was, like, he was more or less saying that he was telling me the truth and that, like, I was gonna be homeless. Yeah, Keith is a heavy debater. For those of you that don't know, Keith's original YouTube channel was called Sit and Discuss Podcast, where they were going to sit and discuss politics and all sorts of stuff. Oh! You're killing me. What's the reload speed buff? I've ever been on the receiving end of a Keith bashing. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And it sucked. And, I didn't talk to him for about 2 weeks. I was really mad. There's no reason to go this way. Keith really liked The Last Jedi. I hated The Last Jedi. And so we debated it, and, it was not fun. Admittedly, that was one that was much more, like, opinionated and less facts. But we had a nice, big, long debate on that. And, it was, we were frustrated about things. I was frustrated about things. Hello! Oh, shit! There's still a dog! Dog is gonna kill me. Unfortunately, this gun does not shoot down particularly well. I should probably actually throw on one of the blunderbusses. I was hoping I'd get a shotgun instead of this. I might have to get some Healy food. We'll see. Why didn't I like it? I didn't like, The Last Jedi particularly much, because it didn't feel like a Star Wars movie to me. I mean, a lot of that is down to pure personal preference, but, like, Yeah, like... I think the point where it lost me was somewhere around, Luke randomly drinking from the teat of a creature. That was just odd. I'm like, I can kind of understand it, but it was just like, huh. Damn it! Okay. That's gonna be where I stop there. No reload speed. Yeah, it sucked. I'm gonna keep with the silver bullet, I think. I'm gonna keep carrying that around. All the other guns are interchangeable, but the silver bullet is pretty rare. But yeah. So close, get the sniper rifle. No, I'm gonna keep with the silver bullet. The problem with the sniper rifle is it doesn't have a strike through. I keep the gun though. See, the thing is, I want the matchlock. Like, I want to use the matchlock, and destroy things. Because the sniper rifle was fun, but it didn't quite work. And what I want is something slightly different. I don't know, we'll see. Oh well. It was a fun run anyway, even if it didn't get as far as I wanted it to go.